Yo, what's up, YouTube? Raw Sports TV, back at it again. Man, we gotta talk about it. Two of the latest fighters to break the hearts of the boxing fans. Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. Errol Spence, the WBA, IBF, and WBC welterweight champion of the world. And Terence Crawford, the WBO welterweight champion of the world. So this fight was getting hyped up, man. This fight was way more intriguing than just any fight that could be made or done been had. This fight was beginning to be set up as a generational fight, man. The boxing world was on edge for this one. And sadly, we will not be getting the best fight that we can get in boxing. Crawford announced late Thursday in a story he first reported by ESPN that he will fight David Avenesia on December 10th at the Chi Health Center in his hometown of Omaha, Nebraska. The kicker is the fight will be distributed by Blkprime pay-per-view at a price of $39.95, meaning some people is going to lose millions upon millions of dollars if reports that Crawford been agreed to earn an 8-figure payday are correct. Now, let's stop right there. Now, shout out to Blkprime for getting this deal done. I can't commend those brothers enough. Shout out to Blue Blood Sports also for being a part of that commission. I can't commend them brothers enough for getting that deal done. But if you think for 1 second that I'm going to let Terence Crawford off the hook for ducking Errol Spence to go fight a lower tier fighter in Avenesia and not even go down to fight his mandatory in Virgil Ortiz, but somehow Errol Spence is mandated to fight one of his mandatories. There's no going past his mandatories. I just don't get it. This man, and people are trying to justify Terence Crawford fighting Avenesia. Somebody that Lamont Peterson beat, that Errol Spence knocked out. This is sickening. I mean, I can't believe after all this time fishing in that sea, looking in that ocean, he swam to those deep waters and he ain't like what he see, so he ran back to shore, huh? To go get a tune-up fight. Terence Crawford should be ashamed of himself. You have done nothing at the 147 welterweight division. You can go back down to junior welterweight and scream all that cap or whatnot, whatever you want to do. You did your business there. But at the welterweight division at 147, you've done nothing. Nothing. You don't deserve to be no A-side. I don't care what you say. You're not a big draw. You fight nobody. Lower tier people lower than you. I just don't get it, man. I see everybody talking about Errol Spence didn't want the fight, this and that, Bomac, all this, saying that the fight's close, but Errol Spence don't want the fight. You got Keyshawn Davis out there saying Crawford really like that. Well, show us he really like that. Tell him to show us he really like that. And not against nobody that we don't know. We want him against Errol Spence Jr., the big fish. Errol Spence already said he only had one fight left at 147. Now, whether that's Terence Crawford or Jerome Boots Ennis or DeMonte Stanionis or Keith Thurman, there's going to be one more opponent at 147. Errol Spence doesn't lie. Errol Spence says what he's going to do, and he does it. He's did it up until this point. I have no reason to doubt this man. Now, Terence Crawford, on the other hand, has contradicted himself on thousands of occasions. I do not like how he moves. Hence why Bob Arum couldn't get the contract made for him and Errol Spence to fight. First of all, Terence Crawford wasn't a big draw, and Bob Arum knew that Errol Spence would smoke his ass. everybody in the uproar about Blue Blood Sports and Blkprime, getting this fight. I don't blame them brothers not one bit. Get your money, get your lick. I blame Terence Crawford, though. And I'm going to keep blaming Terence Crawford. Because while you was negotiating at the round table with the big fish, at the end you started getting some funny feelings and started negotiating with another person around the corner. Now that's funny business. You don't do business like that. You said you want to fight. He said he wanted to fight. He didn't have nobody he was talking to on the back end. Well, lo and behold, you did. And you kept saying that he was capping. I don't care if y'all say he agreed to what terms, this, that, and the fourth split. You can agree all you want to. Since when we take word-of-mouth contracts? Put your John Hancock on it. Sign that thing. Make it official. You can't just say, oh, yeah, I'll do that. I'll take that. Yeah. Come on. No, it don't work like that. It's despicable. Everybody who's trying to justify this Terence Crawford and Avenesia fight, I hope I'm wrong. I hope Errol Spence still give him the time of day after he finished with Avenesia. I hope Errol Spence take that boy to the cleaners and back. I'm not playing. Destroy him. All this scared, running around, trying to protect that old man. Fight somebody. Keep talking about Errol Spence and Terence Crawford had the same amount of fights in the same amount of years. Yeah, Errol Spence was laid out due to injury. Terence Crawford wasn't laid out due to injury. He just didn't want to fight nobody. Skating around opponents. Scary ass. The boy scared. Know that big fish, he right there. You ain't got a rod big enough to reel that big fish in, huh? Man, maybe we shouldn't be so mad. Maybe we would get a better fight with Jerron Boots Ennis and Errol Spence. Hell, I'll settle for that fight instead of Terence Crawford. I'm tired of Terence Crawford with all this ducking. It's a shame, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, hate, subscribe. You already know. Raw Sports TV. We out.